Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is Lesson 109 Start Problems. If you're looking for Lesson 109 practice set, that's going to be in a previous video. Let's go ahead and get started. So this says find the volume of this solid. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to kind of cut it into two pieces. So I have a box, and then I have kind of like a triangular prism. So I'm going to find the volume of the box. And that's going to be length times width times height. So what do we have here? I have 6 times 6 times 3. And if I plug that into my calculator, 6 times 6 times 3 is 108. So that's just the volume of the bottom part. If I'm going to take the volume of the triangular prism, that's going to be the volume of this base triangle times the height, which is 6. Okay, so let's see. If this whole thing is 6, and this is 3, that's 3. So that's going to be my height for my triangle, and this is going to be my base for my triangle. So let me find my area here. 1/2, base times height, 1/2, 6 times 3, 1/2, 18, which is 9. So I'm going to plug that back in. Base times height, which is equal to 9 times, this is going to be my height of the whole thing, so 9 times 6 is 54. Now I just have to add the volumes together. So I have 108 plus 54. That's, I'm doing this longhand for what reason again? 162 is my answer. Okay, a rectangular label is wrapped around a can with dimensions shown. The label has an area of how many square inches? So I'm really just trying to find this, where the length is the circumference and the height is 3. I'm trying to find the area of this. So let's see, if my diameter is 6, then my radius is 3. So this is 2 times 3.14 times 3, which is, let's see, 2 times 3.14 times 3, which is 18.84. So area is length times width, so 18.84 times 3, which is 56.52. All right, 20. Find the missing numbers in the table by using the function rule. Let's change colors here. So let's see. The function rule is y is equal to 2/3 x minus 1. So I'm going to start plugging stuff in. For example, they have 6. So if I have 2/3 times 6 over 1, because I'm substituting for x, let's see, that gives me 12 over 3 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, which is 3. Okay, if I plug 0 in, y is equal to 2/3 times 0 minus 1. I end up with minus 1. And if I plug in negative 3 over 1 minus 1, so that's going to be negative 2 minus 1, which is negative 3. So let's see what this looks like. So we have 6, 3, 0, negative 1, and then negative 3, negative 3. That's definitely a line. Okay, so slope of the line. So slope is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's see. We'll make this x1, y1, and x2, y2. All right. So I have negative 1 minus 3 over 0 minus 6. So I get negative 4 over negative 6, which is going to give me a positive 2/3. That's my slope. The relationship between the four measures, the four central angles, so those are the angles that are shown, of the circle is shown. What is the measure of the smallest central angle? So I know that if I add all of these up, since it's a circle, they should all add up to 360. So 1x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 360. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. And we divide. Excuse me. And that is the smallest measure. Okay. We can use Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between the 2 points on the coordinate plane. Lovely. To find distance, blah, blah, and what is the difference? Okay, so this is 2, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're trying to find this. So we have c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So c squared is equal to 2 squared plus 5 squared. C squared is equal to 4 plus 25. C squared is equal to 29 gross. And C is equal to the square root of 29. We're just going to leave it like that. Whoa, that's super big. Okay, let's go ahead and distribute this. So this is 7 times y plus 7 times negative 2 is equal to 4 minus 2y. So 7y minus 14 is equal to 4 minus 2y. Let's go ahead and combine our like terms. So I'm going to add the 2y. I get 9y. My minus 14 comes down and my 4 comes down. And then I'm going to add this across. So 9y just hangs out. This goes away. My equals comes down. Equals, and this is 18. Then we're going to divide. So I get y is equal to 2. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.